The Pioneers continue their Front Range League play as they have 2 games today and tomorrow, and then we get into the All-Star break with the Home Run Derby and the All-Star game right here in Oregon Trail Park. Looking forward to that and everything that is going on there. The Spradley Collegians are a team that's not exactly fighting for the top spot as Boulder is running away with everything in the other division. As they come in today with Spradley come into today with a record of 10-8. They are just right there in the division trying to hang on and play a playoff game with that second place spot. It should be interesting here tonight. These two teams have met just once all the way back on opening day when the Collegians picked up the win. The Collegians picked up the win over the Pioneers by a score of 11-6. That was supposed to be a doubleheader. Then a 2-hour lightning delay turned that into just a single 9-inning game, and then a bunch of other stuff happened with everything involved in that game and everything else. We'll go ahead and take a break. We come back, talk a little bit about no interview today. It's the little vintage game that was played earlier today here at Oregon Trail Park. Talk a little more about that on the other side of this break. You're listening to the High Plains Spas and Recreation pregame show and watching it over on the Front Range League and listening to KNEB. We'll be back. Welcome back to the High Plains Spas and Recreation pregame show. Earlier today, this park, Oregon Trail Park, played host to the Colorado Vintage Baseball Association. Baseball, the way it was meant to be played, and that's their tagline. They are out of Denver. A little more about them. So the Colorado Vintage Baseball Association is a nonprofit 501c3 organization dedicated to the preservation of the history of the 19th century baseball in Colorado and the education of the public through demonstrations, lectures, and living history performances in the form of baseball matches. The CVBBA researches details of uniforms, equipment, lexicon, and lifestyles in an effort to represent the sporting life in Colorado during the 19th century. Matches are played by 1864 rules with an emphasis on living history interpretation to reflect the competitive spirit being tempered by Victorian ideals of gentlemanly fair play. Anyone interested in membership in the CVBBA or in helping to sponsor its educational endeavor should contact through the email and address on the brochure. That is commissioner.cvbba@gmail.com. And their address is P.O. Box 2680 in Denver, Colorado. 80201, 2680. You can also learn more about them at www.cvbba.com. And was an interesting game played out there, but yeah, the Colorado Vintage Baseball Association got to learn all about the different rules and everything everything about the game that was played during the late 1800s, the 1860s style baseball. It's an interesting experience for sure. When we come back, give you some keys to the game and what we should see out of these two teams if they want to be successful tonight. You're watching on the Front Range League Network and listening to the High Plains Spas and Recreation pregame show here on KNEB. We'll be back. Welcome back to the High Plains Spas and Recreation pregame show. Keys to the game for this one, it's going to be all about jumping out to that early lead. That's exactly what happened the first time these two teams met. It was all about who jumped out to that early lead and was able to hold on to it. That was exactly what the Spradley Collegians did. So there you go. Key to the game. Jump out to the early lead and be able to hold on to it. That's going to be the key for whoever wants to win this ball game today. When we come back, lineups and first pitch coming your way next. This has been the High Plains Spas and Recreation pregame show on the Front Range League and KNEB. We'll be back. Welcome back to Oregon Trail Park. We're just about ready to get underway as everyone is broken off after the national anthem. And just about ready to get things going. The starting pitcher will come out there and get things going. We'll reveal that to you here in just a second. But with that, we'll give you the starting lineup for the visiting Pueblo Spradley Collegians. Leading things off for the Collegians and playing first base will be Easton Turner. Owen Powers is batting second. He's playing shortstop. Kyle Miller is in the 3 spot. He is doing the DHing. Kyle Cordo will be in the cleanup spot. He's in center. Colton Wren will be batting 5th. He's playing second base. Gage Martinez is batting 6th, doing the catching. Parker Hankins is batting 7th and playing third base. Donovan Robinson is in the 8th spot. He's playing in right field. And last but not least, batting 9th and playing in left field will be Joey Cardinal. Man on the mound for the Western Nebraska Pioneers will be none other than Colson Evans. Evans, the right-handed pitcher from Omaha, Nebraska, plays his college ball at Buena Vista University. This will be his 7th appearance, 3rd start of the year. He has gone 12 innings, no wins, no losses, 1 save. He has given up 12 runs, 10 of those earned, 17 walks, 17 strikeouts, with an ERA right at 7.5 for Colson Evans. First pitch ready. The first pitch swinging in the air to right. Turner took a big shot at it, and it's in the air. To the track goes Jenkins, and just like that, we are underway, and that is the first out. First pitch, 7:36, 87 degrees here in Gering, and with that, we'll give you the defensive alignment. 1 pitch, 1 out for the Collegians. Defensive alignment, they will look like this. In left field, it is Luis Quintero. Center field belongs to Davis Goodwin. This is the Pioneers' defensive alignment. Right field, just made that great catch. Brandon Jenkins is in right for the Pioneers. Third base belongs to Kevin Blanco, as ball and a strike the count here to Owen Powers. Kevin Blanco, third baseman. Jake Eady will be playing shortstop. Second baseman is Bryce Peterson. Austin Marlin will be playing first base. And doing the catching is Caden Clute. 2-1 the count here to the right-handed hitting shortstop, Owen Powers. We already have 1 out here in the top half of inning number 1. Next pitch misses high. 3-1 now. Three balls and a strike here to Owen Powers, the Collegians. Their last time out. Get that for you here in a second. Next pitch hit foul. They played a doubleheader back on Thursday against the NoCo Prospectors, where they split 10-8. The Collegians able to beat the Prospectors in the first game. Then game 2, they fell by a score of 15-4. As that pitch misses low for ball 4. Owen Powers draws the walk for the Collegians. There's a man on first with 1 out here in the inning. Next to hit, Kyle Miller First pitch comes in and gets him. And the runner will move. Runner will move up a base. Powers at second now. So it's going to be all about who strikes first, and if that team can keep the Pioneer, can keep the other. Keep the other off the scoreboard. Kyle Cordo up to hit here. No batting gloves for the right-handed hitter. First pitch bounces to the plate. 1-0 the count. The Pioneers are in their home whites. Pioneers across the chest with a red number on the back, trimmed in red and white, and a red number on the bottom lower right corner of the jersey. Fastball misses outside to Cordo. 2-0. White pants for the Pioneers as well with the red stripe. Red socks. And they are wearing their blue hat with the Pioneer on the front and a red brim as the next pitch misses outside as well. 3-0 the count here to Kyle Cordo, who's playing center field for the Collegians today. Made the trip all the way from Pueblo. 3-0 goes up and in on him. And it's a 4-pitch walk, and all of a sudden the bases are loaded now here with just one out. And here's a quick visit from Easton Babe. Probably the quickest we've gotten a mound visit this season. With that, I'll give you a little bit of a scoreboard update from around the league. 2 games have already been played, and there are 3 ongoing at the current moment. The Diamond Club Collegians took down the El Paso County Baseball Miracles in a close game, 6-5. The final score, Collegians on top. They're currently playing Game 2 of the doubleheader, where they are in the top half of inning number 4, 7-6 in favor of the Collegians. Foxes beat the Greeley Grays earlier today by a score of 9-6. NoCo Prospectors up on the Boulder 64s, 4-1 in the bottom half of inning number 2. First pitch to Colton Wren, misses for a ball, 1-0. Next pitch from Evans, knocked foul. Counts evened up here now with a ball and a strike. Just one out here in the top of the first. Still the first inning. As this is a hot shot on the ground to second. Throw to shortstop covering for 1. Throw to first is in time, and that will end the inning. Pioneers turn 2 to end it, as we'll go to the bottom half of inning number 1. First chance for the Pioneers when we come back. You're watching on the Front Range League Network and listening to Pioneer Baseball on KNEB. We'll be back.
And your Pioneers coming up to that. After this starts the lottery checkoff brought to you by the Nebraska Lottery. The program became the champions are winners.
And today, he's our winner of the Nebraska Lottery checkoff ticket. So right now, you can get 8 tickets and one of the Pioneers for the whole month over the Nebraska Lottery time to Nashville.
That's the main thing I care about. You can see both the batter and the pitcher.
All right, thank you, Kenny. Congratulations to our winner.
And you can mostly see
The
it.
Nebraska Lottery is going to be Nebraska Pioneers. Fans looking like Nebraska Lottery ticket at many stores around town. What a chance to win big.
Welcome back to Oregon Trail Park. Pioneers getting ready to start their first time with the sticks. Going to give you the starting lineup for the Western Nebraska Pioneers. They will look like this offensively. Leading things off and playing shortstop will be Jake Eady. Batting second and playing first base is Austin Marlin. Batting third and in center field will be Davis Goodwin. Batting cleanup spot, playing second base, is Bryce Peterson. Luis Quintero will be batting fifth, and he is playing in left field. Henry Douglas will be batting sixth and doing the DHing. Caden Clute will get the seventh spot, doing the catching. Batting eighth and in right field is Brandon Jenkins. Last but not least, the best hitter on the ball club, Kevin Blanco. Best hitter on the ball club average-wise and in hits-wise. The third baseman, Kevin Blanco. First pitch to Jake Eady is in there for a called strike. 0-1 to start him out. Man on the mound for the Spradley Collegians, Cole Bloomer gets the start for Pueblo. As the next pitch misses down and away. Bloomer making his 8th start. He's gone 28 and a third inning. 3 wins, 3 losses. He's given up 26 runs, 23 of those earned. That pitch floats right into the zone. Eady down to the count here, 1-2. 37 strikeouts, 20 walks given up by Bloomer. An ERA of 5.68. On the flip side of that, as the next pitch misses, 2-2. Jake Eady enters the game with a .354 batting average and a .429 on-base percentage. Just 2 of his 17 hits are of the extra base hit variety. That one gets Eady in the helmet. And he has to walk it off. He stayed on his feet. He is going slow to the bag, and who can blame him? Well, that's one way to get the first base runner of the ball game if you're the Pioneers. First pitch to Austin Marlin. Hot shot on the ground to short. He'll step on the bag himself for one. Throw will skip under the first baseman. Marlin rounding first. He'll have to go back. Will not advance to second, as Eady will definitely need to be looked at. I think he'll need to be looked at by a trainer after getting hit in the head. So Marlin grounds into the fielder's choice. Next to hit will be Davis Goodwin. Goodwin. Big swing and miss. I think Bloomer started him out with a changeup. Good pitch there by Bloomer. Spradley are in their yellows with black lettering, black numbers, gray pants. Spradley across the front of the jersey as the next pitch is in there for a strike. Gray pants with a black stripe. As the next pitch is a fastball that misses high to Goodwin. They are in their black and white caps, black on the back, white on the front, with a black S on the front and a yellow brim for the Collegians. 1 ball and 2 strikes here to the right-handed hitting center fielder. Swing and a miss. Strike him out and throw him out. As Austin Marlin thrown out trying to steal second. That'll end the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. Nobody left on. Top half of inning number 2 coming your way next. On your West Coast scoreboard, it's the Collegians 0, the Pioneers 0. We'll be back. You're watching on the Front Range League Network and listening to Pioneer Baseball on KNEB. Quick first inning for both sides, as Gage Martinez will lead off the top half of inning number 2 for the Spradley Collegians. Colson Evans got the start. His first pitch swung on and missed, and it's 0-1. Fastball below the knees that time, able to take something off on that pitch. 0-1. Oh, 1 just missed. Ball on a strike now. Leadoff man here for the Collegians. Even count. Here comes the pitch. Right there for a called strike. 2-1 the count. Did I say 2-1? I meant 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Next pitch misses low. No batting gloves. A lot of guys rocking the no batting gloves look for the Collegians, as there's no batting gloves here for the catcher Martinez. That pitch is a fastball that misses inside. 3-2 the count. Payoff pitch. Here it comes from Evans. Fastball bounces to the plate. That's ball 4. Leadoff walk drawn by Martinez. It's Parker Hankins will be next. First pitch catches the outer half for a strike, 0-1. No balls and a strike. Evans keeping a watch, runner not moving. Fastball bounces. 1-1. One and one here to Hankins. Runner on first. Runner breaks. Pitch is in the zone. It gets away from Clute. So it was a breaking ball that Clute tried to receive. One ball, 2 strikes. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, says the home plate umpire, and there is a strikeout. First strikeout, first out for Colson Evans. They handed out these pamphlets for the Colorado Vintage Baseball Association, which is what I read a little bit of that when I was talking about them in the pregame as the first pitch bounces to the plate. Now on the back, there's a bunch of different phrases that they used in 1860s baseball. As the next pitch misses low. And at the top of it, right on the back, it says language used for color and interest, which, just kind of excite people. And Pioneer owner Chuck Heeman handed it to me, and he goes, "Here you go, use this on the radio." And we'll see. We'll see. 2-0 the count here to Donovan Robinson. As the next pitch tapped foul. 2-1 the count now. Two balls, one strike. Next pitch, looked inside, called a strike. 2-2. I think even Evans thought that was inside. Looked at the cameras and kind of had a little bit of a smile there when he caught that pitch. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Time called, and right before Evans started his motion. Two and two the count here to the right-handed hitting right fielder. So he swings and misses, and there is the second out of the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts for Colson Evans. See if they can leave the man stranded on second here in the top half of inning number 2. Joey Cardinal next to hit. Runner breaks for third. Pitch misses low, and Klute can't hold on to it. 1-0 the count. One ball and no strikes. Here it comes. Chopper towards the left side. One hopper fielded by Edie. Throw to first in time, and that'll end the inning. Collegians get a runner all the way to third, but they can't bring him around to score. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. You're watching on the Front Range League Network and listening to Pioneer Baseball on KNEB. Bottom half of inning number 2 set to go. Still looking for our first hit of the ball game. We'll see if the Pioneers can provide that or if pitching will prevail for the first 2 full innings. Bryce Peterson swings at the first pitch he sees in the air to right. Robinson tracking it, and quickly there is one gone here in the inning. Luis Quintero will be next. First pitch to Quintero, catches the outer half for a strike. It's 0-1. Oh, 1 just missed outside. That one looked more like a strike than the other one. It's 1-1. One misses high. 2-1 the count now here to the right-handed hitting left fielder. Talked to him not too long ago. He prefers playing in right field, also hates being a DH. He's definitely one of those types of guys, Luis Quintero is, who wants to be out in the field if he's in the lineup. As he pops one up towards the middle, it'll float over to the left side. Shortstop looking after it. Powers is able to get there and put it away for the second out of the inning. Pop out to the shortstop. As next to hit will be Henry Douglas. First pitch to Douglas, catches the zone for a strike, 0-1. Oh, 1 floated down the line and foul. No balls, 2 strikes. Next pitch off the end of the bat, foul as well. Fought it off in on his hands, did Douglas. Douglas shoots another one down the left side, foul. Douglas, he is from Richland, Washington. Plays his college ball at Whitworth University. Enters today with an average around 333 as the next pitch. Douglas couldn't hold back the half-hearted swing attempt, and there is out number 3. Second strikeout for Bloomer. Third out here the second inning. We've played 2 full. We'll go to the top half of inning number 3 on your West Coast scoreboard. It's the Pios 0 and the Collegians 0. We'll be back. You're watching on the Front Range League Network and listening to Pioneer Baseball on KNEB.
All right, I'm over here with Quinn and Rose to do the math ball right today. They're all going to start over here on second and then race around third and follow the line. Are you guys ready? Yeah. Set, go!
All right, thank you, Katie. Congratulations to our winners. We'd also like to thank Pepsi for their continued support of the Western Nebraska Pioneers. Fans, make sure to visit the concession stand to get your Pepsi product as you watch your Pioneers play.
Welcome back to Oregon Trail Park. Easton Turner will lead things off. First pitch to a misses inside for a ball, 1-0. Turner is rocking the red batting helmet, which I got to say, that does not fit at all with the look that the Collegians are going with right now. Of course, I'm no fashion expert, but just my 2 cents, as some like to say. Next pitch is in the zone, and it's a ball and a strike now. One ball, one strike. Next pitch misses high. Good attempt at a curveball there by Evans. Couldn't quite get it to drop down into the zone. 2-1 the count now. 2-1. Fastball stays low. 3-1 now. Still waiting for who's going to throw the first punch. And after a while, you can make the argument that it's the pitchers who are throwing the punches. 3-1, just missed. 5 pitches and a walk. That is the 4th walk already that Evans has issued. He did run into a little bit of trouble in the first inning, where after giving up a fly out, he had a walk hit by pitch and then a walk, but then the defense rallied behind him, and the Pioneers were able to turn 2 to end the first inning, as the first pitch to Owen Powers is hit foul. No balls and a strike to Powers here. Next pitch to him, misses high. One and one the count here. Leadoff walk given up by Evans, trying to make sure that's the only thing that happens, as this pitch will skip away from Clute behind the plate. So much for the double play now. Two balls and a strike. Evans comes set, 2-1. Challenge fastball in the air to center. Goodwin wasn't sure whether to run in or step back on it. Throw will go to third. Runner bluffed the tag as he goes back to second. Owen Powers with the fly out. Turner stays at second. So a man on second with now 1 out, and next to hit will be Kyle Miller. Miller got hit with a pitch his last time. First pitch to him looked good, is good. It's a strike, 0-1. 0-1 the count here. Next pitch skips to the zone. Skips to the plate, I should say. It was out of the zone. 1-1 the count. Ball on a strike here with a man on second, trying to keep the runner in scoring position from getting any further. 1-1 in the air, left field. Going back is Quintero. He will find it and put it away on the run, as Quintero had a long way to run on that one. Good play out there and left by Luis. And there's 2 gone now. Two outs in the inning. Colton Wren will be next. First pitch misses outside. Tried to drop in the changeup, it might have been. Clute gives the signs. Curveball bounces. 2-0 the count. Two balls and no strikes. Clute, quick signs that time. Here comes the 2-0. Up and in with the fastball. 3-0 now. Just got to come after him here. Did. Pitch is in there for a strike. 3-1 now. Three balls and a strike. Here it comes from Evans. Another fastball, just missed, and it's ball 4. 5th walk of the day that the Collegians have been able to draw. 2nd walk for Cordo. 2 on and 2 out. Next to hit will be Colton Wren. Next pitch bounces to the plate. Tried to get creative with the off speed on the first pitch. 1-0 the count. Evans glances. Next pitch is inside. 2-0 the count here now to Wren. Wren, he's the one who grounded into a double play his last time. Pioneers don't need a double play here as there's 2 gone here in the top of the 3rd. First and second here, 2 outs. 2-0, catches the zone for a strike. Two balls and a strike here. Evans glances back. 2-1 skips away from Clute. Both runners will advance, and now there are 2 men in scoring position. Three and 1 the count. Fastball foul. Knocked the fastball foul. Count moves full. No, the runners will not be advancing as first base is still open here. Here comes the payoff pitch. On the ground to second. One hopper gets right past Peterson. That'll score at least 1. Jenkins has got it. Throw's going to come into the plate, and it's a 2-run single for the Collegians. Colton Wren gets the first runs of the game for the Collegians. As they take the lead, it's 2-0 Spradley. Wow, they called that an error. Peterson didn't even touch it. First pitch misses low. One ball, no strikes. Fastball misses low. 2-0. Looked good, is good on the outer half for a strike. 2-1 the count now. Two one. Change up in there, just floated it in. Completely froze him with the change up. go back to it. Why not? He does, and it got him looking. Collegians strand 1, but they do get 2 in. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 3 on your West Coast scoreboard. It's the Collegians 2, the Pioneers 0. We'll take a break. You're watching on the Front Range League Network and listening to Pioneer Baseball on KNEB.
And I'm here with Ben, and he is the winner of our Smile of the Game. He's going to be going home with a gift bag sponsored by Gering Family Medicine. Thanks for coming out to the game, Ben.
All right, thank you, Bailey, and thank you, your family potential for sponsoring the Smile of the Game, and congratulations to our winner. Feel free to use family channel 276.
Keep going. There you go.
For all of your questions.
Bottom half of inning number 3 set to get going as Caden Clute will be the one to lead things off here for the Pioneers. First pitch skips away. Want to know the count. 1-0, hard hit into left field. There's the first hit of the ball game for the Pioneers, and it's Caden Clute, the catcher, getting it started off with a bang for the Pioneers. Next to hit after the leadoff single, Brandon Jenkins will dig in. He's first pitch swinging down the right field line. Tracking is Robinson. He will not be able to get there. And there is the first strike. Oh, Wanda Jenkins catches the outer half. No balls and 2 strikes here to the right-handed hitting right fielder. Next pitch bounces. I believe that is Tanner Lancaster who has checked in as the courtesy runner for the Pioneers. One ball, 2 strikes to Jenkins. He knocks it foul. Count stays where it's at here at 1-2. First at bat for Jenkins. The Pioneers have been basically gunned down in order. I mean, the first inning was a little weird with Edie got hit by a pitch. Then Marlin grounded into a fielder's choice. Then Edie got caught stealing. Then Marlin got caught stealing, I should say. Comebacker to the pitcher. Shortstop's got it. Throw to first is not in time. Throw to second was in time, so that's just 1 out. And there's 2 outs in the. Actually, that's just the first out here in the inning. So the 1 to 6 fielder's choice, you don't see that every day. First pitch to Blanco, misses for a ball, 1-0. Blanco, right-handed hitting third baseman today. More naturally an outfielder, but has been the almost everyday third baseman for the Pioneers this season. Check swing, knocked it foul, 1-1 the count. One ball and one strike here to Blanco. Hard hit, runner was stealing, one hopper on the ground to short. Throw from Powers is in time. Blanco will ground out. Runner will advance to second. And that'll flip the lineup here for the Pioneers. Next to hit will be Jake Eady. First pitch looked off the plate, and it is 1-0. Eady got hit in the helmet his first time. Glad to see he's still out there. Lance back to the runner at second, 2-0. 1-0, I should say. Swing and a miss. Ball and a strike now to Eady. Eady is from Storm Lake, Iowa. During his time in high school, he was a three-sport athlete where he played baseball, basketball, and was a golfer as well. Swing and a miss, 1-2 the count. Blew the fastball right by him, did Cole Bloomer. 1-2 here with 2 outs. Eady was a 3-time All-Stater, All-District winner in the sports of basketball and golf. He's also he was an All-Stater, excuse me. Won All-State 3 times in both baseball and golf as he knocks one foul. Was an All-District. Was one of the top golfers in the district. And he was also a 4-time letter winner in baseball. Wanted 2 count to Eady. As he puts one in the air towards the right side, it'll get out of play. One ball, 2 strikes here. Next pitch to Eady. Right down the middle, knocks it foul. Good challenge pitch. Still 1-2 still. Still. Bloomer comes set here for Spradley. 1-2. One hopper on the ground to third. Throw across the diamond from Hankins is in time. And that will end the inning. Not a bad hit. Just hit it right at the third baseman. That'll do it. 1 run. No runs on 1 hit. 1 runner left on. No errors. Go to the top half of inning number 4. On your West Coast scoreboard, it's the Collegians 2. The Pioneers, nothing. We'll take a break. You're watching on the Front Range League Network and listening to Pioneer Baseball on KAB.
All right, Sam, they're Glenn and Mason, and they're playing the taco toss. The goal is to throw the taco to the meat, and whoever makes it in first wins. Ready, set, go. Looks like we have two winners tonight. Back to you, Bill.
All right, thank you, Lauren. Next for contestants, great job. Thank you to the Pueblo for supporting the Western Nebraska Pioneers into the top of the world at 26 his top one.
Three full innings have been played here. Collegians with the lead 2-0, but officially no hits. As the 2 RBI single that I scored a single from Wren was called an error on Peterson in the third inning. First pitch to Parker Hankins bounces to the plate. Hankins, he struck out his first time. 1-0 bounces, 2-0 now. Two balls, no strikes here. Colson Evans still out there for the Pioneers. That nearly came in and got Hankins. Evans has hit one batter already in this one. That breaking ball catches the top of the zone. Hankins thought that was ball 4. Thought it was going to be a 3-pitch walk. He's not getting off that easily. 3-1 here. That will be outside. Another walk drawn by the Collegians. Donovan Robinson will be next. First pitch bounces. 1-0. Robinson, he also struck out his first time. 1-0. Misses low. 2-0 now. As Caden Clute will call time and come out and talk with Colson Evans, make sure they have the signs down. Say, hey, how you feeling? Is everything all right? Saw Caden Clute. If you can read lips, you saw him say, let's go. Over on the YouTube stream. Still appreciate those listening along on KNEB as the next pitch, whatever they talked about, it was working. It worked as the fastball catches the outer half for a strike, 2-2. 2-1, excuse me. 2-1. Laid down a bunt. He almost looks scared of the baseball. Evans has got it. Throw to first is in time. He was almost like cowering back trying to bunt it. I'm not too sure what that was, but you know what? They don't ask you how. It works. The sacrifice works for Donovan Robinson. It looked like he was trying to pull it back, and it still came in and got his bat. One to 3 on the sacrifice. There's one out here in the top of the fourth as the first pitch catches the zone for the strike. Joey Cardinal down in the count here, 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. Half-hearted swing attempt. Evans has got it. They're going to go to third with it. They have the man caught in the rundown. Throw goes to Edie. Back over to Evans. Has the tag. Man running for second. They can't get the throw over there before Cardinal heads up base running there by Joey Cardinal as he gets to second with everyone dealing with the rundown. Lead runner is out, though, as Parker Hankins is thrown out. So score that a 1-5 to 6-1 for those of you keeping score at home. Fielder's choice. First pitch floats into the zone. Easton Turner down in the count here, 0-1. Top of the lineup now, third time starting through the order for the Collegians. Good breaking pitch there. Might have been a changeup from Evans. It was off speed. It's 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. Here comes the next pitch from Evans. That misses high. 2-2 now. Trying to get the final strikeout here to leave the runner stranded. 1-2. Good fastball there from Evans. Can't get him to chase. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Evans comes set after getting the sign. 2-2. Chop foul. Two balls, 2 strikes. Evans trying to get out of the inning here without allowing a run. Can't get Turner to chase. And now we're full here at 3-2. Pioneers do have a base open here, but with 2 outs, got to imagine just want to get him here and get this inning over with. 3-2. That misses low. It's ball 4. Seventh walk the Collegians have been able to draw off of Evans. First and second, now 2 outs. Here comes Owen Powers. First pitch fastball misses high. It's a ball 1-0. Time called again. Clute wants to come out and talk with Evans one more time. One ball, no strikes. Next pitch is a strike. One and one the count. Next pitch to Powers. Got him to swing at the curveball. Charging is Peterson. Throw to first in time, and that'll end the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. 1 left on for the Collegians. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 4 on your West Coast scoreboard. It's the Collegians 2, the Pioneers 0. We'll be back. You're watching on the Front Range League Network and listening to Pioneer Baseball and KNEB.
Remember, once they get this through both games, so make sure you get your ticket now.
Yeah.
July 7th and 8th, so they should get your tickets wherever you're retired in the town.
Bottom half of inning number 4 set to get underway, as it'll be the 2-3-4 hitters due up for Western Nebraska. Austin Marlin set to get things going. He grounded into a fielder's choice his first time. Cole Bloomer still out there as the first pitch waved at and missed by Marlin. 0-1. No balls and a strike. Here it comes from Bloomer. Swing and a miss. Drop the curveball on him, 0-2. Marlin is from Beach City, Texas. Plays his college ball at Paris Junior College. Chopper towards the mound. Bloomer's got it. Fling to first. In time. And there's the first out. Next to hit will be Davis Goodwin. Goodwin has been in a bit of a slump recently. He was absolutely red hot towards the end of June, but now that we've hit July, he has come down severely. 1-0 the count to him here. 1-0. Next pitch catches the zone. 1-1 now. I'll tell you what, if you're in a slump and you're still hitting 455, I'd say that's still pretty good. 1-1. Swing and a miss. 1-2 now. That looked like a pretty good pitch to hit. If he got a hold of it, it was going to go a long way. Pioneers just one hit through the first 3 1/3 innings. Swing and a miss. Goodwin saw the fastball, got excited, and swung through it. It's 1-2. That's strike 3 with the second out. Third strikeout for Cole Bloomer. Second out of the inning. As with Peterson coming to the plate, Bloomer looking to make it 5 straight set down. Bloomer gets the sign. Starts him out with a fastball, and it is right at the knees for a strike, 0-1. In on the hands, foul. Quickly, Peterson down here, 0-2. Peterson, this is his second year on the Pioneers. From Golden, Colorado. Played a couple of years at Western Nebraska Community College. Is now down at UC Colorado Springs as the next pitch skips. 1-2 now. Peterson's first AB ended in a flyout to right. Bloomer gets the sign. Here it comes. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, says the home plate umpire. Says, can I get an appeal? Peterson doesn't even get an appeal, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down go the Pioneers. That's now 5 straight set down by Bloomer. We'll take a break. You're watching on the Front Range League Network with the West Coast scoreboard. The Collegians 2, the Pioneers 0. We played 4 full. You're watching on the Front Range League Network and listening on KNEB. Welcome back to Oregon Trail Park. We played 4 innings. Collegians have the lead 2-0. They still don't have their first hit, however. As the first pitch is swung on by Kyle Miller, it is in the air to right. Going over is Jenkins, and he will put it away. 1 pitch, 1 out here in the inning. New pitcher on the mound for the Western Nebraska Pioneers. That was Cameron Meyer, who put away Miller, excuse me. This is Kyle Cordo as he swings and pops one up towards the left side. It'll get foul, and it's 0-1. Meyer has Cordo swinging the next pitch. Good stop by Edie. Throw to first in time. That ground ball hit hard, and tell you what, Jake Edie thankfully accepted that ball and had a nice toss over to first base as the first pitch to Colton Wren is in there for a strike. Meyer is from Scottsbluff, Nebraska. Gets Wren to swing and miss at this pitch as well. Plays his college ball at Western Nebraska Community College. This is his 6th appearance. As this is on the ground to short, Edie with another chance. Throw to first is in time, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down, and another great play from Jake Edie to end the inning. We'll take a break on your West Coast scoreboard. It's the Collegians 2 and the Pioneers 0. You're watching on the Front Range League Network and listening to Pioneer Baseball on KNEB. Welcome back to Oregon Trail Park. 5, 6, and 7 hitters due up for Western Nebraska as Luis Quintero will be the one to lead things off. He popped out his last time. Quintero from Maracay, Venezuela. Just finished up his community college career at Highland Community College. Will be playing at Milligan University next spring. 0-1 the count to him as he fouls off the first pitch. This one, a one-hopper on the ground to second. Wren has got it. Throw to first is in time, and there's the first out. Six straight set down now by the Collegians. Cole Bloomer still out there for the Collegians, and why wouldn't he? He's given up just one hit. First pitch in the air, down the line, foul, 0-1 the count. Douglas, 0-for-1, struck out back in the second. Next pitch, looked to touch outside, called a strike, 0-2 now. No balls, 2 strikes. That pitch misses outside, 1-2 now. Just a combined one hit between the two teams at the current moment. Pioneers do have the lone hit. 1-2. Swing and a miss, and there's the second out. 5th strikeout for Bloomer. Here comes the only man who's gotten a hit so far, Caden Clute. Clute's been seeing the ball pretty well recently. He had a 3-hit performance in the second game against the Foxes back on the 3rd as the first pitch misses low, 1-0. Clute, he is from Cornelius, Oregon. Plays his college ball at Arizona Christian as the next pitch is a fastball in there. 1-1 the count now to the right-handed hitting catcher. One ball, one strike. Bloomer comes set. Next pitch bounces away from the man behind the plate, Martinez. 2-1 now. Two balls and one strike. Bottom half of inning number 5. Already 2 outs there. As Clute puts one in the air to center. Going back on it is Cordo, and he'll put it away for the 3rd out. That is now 8 straight set down by... 8 straight set down by the Collegians, as we'll go to the top half of inning number 6 on your West Coast scoreboard. It's the Collegians 2 and the Pios 0. We'll take a break. You're watching on the Front Range League Network and listening to Pioneer Baseball on KNEB. Top half of inning number 6, ready to get going. As Gage Martinez is up to hit. First pitch swinging towards the left side. Ball kicks off the glove of Blanco, and Martinez will be safe. We'll see what they rule this here. My money's on an error. That one I don't disagree with. I think I'm too nice. I'd be giving hits left and right. They do give an error to Kevin Blanco. So call it an E5. Still waiting on the first hit for the Collegians. Great bunt laid down by Parker Hankins. Throw to first in time, but the sacrifice works to perfection. Martinez will move over to second after the bunt. Here comes Donovan Robinson. Robinson, he is 0 for 1. He had a sacrifice bunt his last time as that pitch catches the zone for a strike, 0-1. One just missed outside, 1-1 now. One ball, one strike. Glance back at the runner on second by Meyer. Here it comes. That pitch misses outside, 2-1. Two balls, one strike. Meyer glances back. Peterson covering closely. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now. Say, folks, summer 2025 is the inaugural season of Front Range League Collegiate Baseball. Summer woodbat baseball played along the Front Range of the Rocky Mountains in Colorado and Nebraska. Visit frontrangeleague.com for schedule, standings, stats, and more. Swing and a miss. Throw down to third. Is not in time, and I think Hankins might have hurt himself on that slide as he kind of rolled a little bit, and he popped up quickly, and now he's trying to shake it off. Now Easton Babe has come out and is talking to the umpire. I don't know if he wants potential interference on the throw, and now we're gonna bring everybody in to talk about this. Not sure what exactly Easton Babe wants, what the outcome of this is supposed to be. Potential interference after the strikeout because the pitcher, or the hitter, excuse me, did go walk. Did kind of look like he walked in front of Clute trying to make the throw. Unsurprisingly, there was not much of a change made. There was nothing different called. Clute looks to be in agreement with whatever the home plate umpire said. Here comes Joey Cardinal now. First pitch to him, misses inside. Cameron Meyer still out there for the Pioneers. One-0, tried to go outside on him, went too far outside. 2-0 now. Two balls, no strikes. Challenge pitch, swing and a miss. 2-1 now. Good pitch there by Meyer. Got him to swing right through it. 2 balls and a strike here. That one hit a ton towards the left. Coming in is Quintero, and he'll put it away. Man, that sounded like Coming off the bat, that sounded like it was gunning for the warning track at least. But Quintero puts it in about regular depth in the left field. Take a break. No runs, no hits. One man left on, and no errors go to the... one error, excuse me. One error on the Pioneers in that inning. Bottom half of inning number 6 coming your way next. You're watching on the Front Range League Network and listening to Pioneer Baseball on KNEB. Back here, Oregon Trail Park. Bottom half of inning number 6 set to get underway as we've been playing for about an hour and 20 minutes. Bottom of the 6th, 8, 9, and 1 hitters due up here. Brandon Jenkins will be the one to lead things off. He is 0 for 1, grounded into a fielder's choice his first time. First pitch, taking all the way. That looked like pretty good, but one to take a whack at. It's 0-1. No balls and a strike. That nearly came in and got Jenkins. No ball, 1 ball, 1 strike. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and Jenkins down on strikes. Strikeout number 6 in the ball game for Cole Bloomer. He has also not given up any walks. That is now 9 straight retired. Pioneers have not had a base runner since the 3rd inning. Blanco ready to hit. First pitch to Kevin, misses outside, 1-0. One ball, no strikes here to Blanco. Fastball misses low, 2-0. This Pioneer lineup has been pretty well held in check here by Bloomer, as he has been electric with this fastball combination that he has gotten, as that is a fastball. Blanco nodding his head saying, yep, all right, now I've seen it. 2-1 here. Two balls and a strike. Hard hit on the ground to third. That'll kick off of Hankins at third. And Kevin Blanco is the first base runner for the Pioneers since the 3rd inning, as the Pioneers have a man on first here with 1 out. Call it an E5, as it did glance off of Hankins. Jake Eady next to hit. First pitch fastball misses low, 1-0. Eady 0 for 1, got hit with a pitch his first time, then grounded out. 1 on, 1 out here, bottom of the 6th. 2-0 our score in favor of the Collegians. Big swing and missed. Way behind the fastball that time was Eady. 1-1. Another one swung at it, missed. 1-2 now. Say, folks, all Front Range League games stream on the Front Range Baseball Network on YouTube. Follow us on YouTube at Front Range Baseball Network. 1 ball, 2 strikes here to the right-handed hitting Pioneers shortstop. Trying to get something going here for the Pioneers as Eady goes down looking. Second strikeout in the inning for Bloomer. 7th overall in the ball game. And next up will be Austin Marlin. First pitch, Marlin thought about it and went after it. Couldn't hold back in time. It's 0-1. Wanted to attack the first pitch, which you don't hate the strategy. Pioneers have been struggling here in these first 5.5 innings or so. As the next pitch tried to get out in front of him with a slider, caught a little bit of the plate, enough for Marlin to get a piece of it. But now he's down to the count here, 0-2. Marlin 0 for 2, grounded into a fielder's choice and then grounded out to the pitcher back in the 4th. No balls, 2 strikes here to Austin Marlin. Bloomer comes set. Here comes. Inside. Able to lay off the fastball as Marlin took a step back away from it. 1-2 the count now here to the right-handed hitting first baseman. Usually in the outfield, he's playing first base today. Definitely not his natural position. I've heard him say it. Blanco goes. It's a hit and run, and it's a foul ball. One ball, 2 strikes. Marlin trying to make it work. Bloomer moving slow. 1-2. Misses low. Bloomer was coming after him quickly, and you know what? Credit to him here, just a completely change of pace, and that is definitely something that can affect the hitter a lot. You know, you come after him a couple of times pretty quickly. Blanco goes for second. Hard hit on the ground to short. Throw over from Powers to Turner is in time, and that'll end the inning. Pioneers get their first base runner since the 3rd inning, but they still can't get any hits here. They have just 1. We've already played 6 full here. Top half of inning number 7 coming your way next. You're watching on the Front Range League Network and listening on KNEB. 2-0 our score in favor of the Collegians. We'll be back.
All right, stand down here on the field. On the field with 4 of our players down here for the gallon toss. Whoever hits the ball the furthest is our winner. Ready, set, go.
I was over there on the YouTube stream. You just saw Tyler Antwine get nailed with the beach ball, and he is giving Caden Ferguson a look. Wow. That was a rocket, man. I hope Ferguson's not pitching tonight. Wow. Welcome back to Oregon Trail Park. While we were away over on the radio side, the Pioneers do this game where they have these large inflatable like rubber hammers, and two players will go out there and try to see how far they can hit a beach ball. Caden Ferguson came up, took a big hack, and nailed Tyler Antwine right in the face with the inflatable beach ball. 1-0 the count here to Easton Turner. Fourth time through the order here for the Collegians. 2-0. Next pitch misses. 3-0. Turner, he is 0 for 1. He's drawn a couple of walks today. Leadoff man here. That's down the middle for a strike. 3-1. Take it all the way. No green light that time for Turner. Top third of the order has big swing and a foul ball that time by Turner. So from 3-0, it's now 3-2. Waiting on deck for the Collegians will be Owen Powers. 3-2 chopper fielded by Blanco. Throw to first in time. Nice little hop and a step by Kevin Blanco. Blanco took that handsomely. And fired a nice throw to first. Owen Powers next up as he takes a look at a first pitch strike. It's 0-1. 0-2, slow roller on the ground to first. Good play by Marlin. Foot race to the bag. Won by Marlin, and there is the second out. Good play by Marlin. That took a weird hop off of the grass, off of the infield grass. So a nice job by Austin Marlin to stick his glove out and be able to make the catch. First pitch to Kyle Miller. This is low, 1-0. Miller, he is 0 for 2 today. He's hit by a pitch as the next pitch misses low. 2-0. Collegians have the lead, 2-0 here in the top of the seventh, but they're still looking for their first hit. Next pitch is a strike. Two and one the count. Couple of flyouts from Miller. Mentioned that earlier. This one in the air to center. Coming on is the center fielder Goodwin, and he cannot make the play. And there is the first hit for the Collegians. So there we go. First hit for the Collegians. As Kyle Cordo will be the next to hit. He swings and hits a hard one into left field. That'll be a one-hopper to Quintero. Throw comes in quickly, so it's just back-to-back singles, and everyone will play station to station. Back-to-back singles for the Collegians, and next to hit will be Colton Wren. Wren, he arguably should have had a hit back in the 3rd inning. As he swings and puts another one into left field. Quintero has a play to make. Stop sign thrown up, cut off by Blanco. 3 straight singles. As I think you'd have to. Yep, Ben Iacin will come out and calm down Meyer, as it's bordering on definition of insanity at that point for Meyer, because he was he kept attacking guys with fastballs, and they saw it every time there in those 3 singles. Fastball, 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 guy, and those guys saw the fastball, which is why you saw Kyle Cordo and Colton Wren get the hit on the first pitch. So from the first 2 guys going down, we now have 3 straight singles. And the Collegians looking to bust this game wide open. Gage Martinez will be next. There's a new catcher for the Pioneers. Just noticed this. Ashton Pinedo, for the first time this year, is behind the dish doing the catching. 0-1 the count here to Martinez. He is 0 for 2. Reached base via error as last time. Big swing and miss that time. And it's 0-2 now here. Okay, the Pioneers escape the 2-out bases loaded jam. No balls, 2 strikes. Ferguson comes set. Swing and a miss! Pioneers work out of danger here in the top half of inning number 7. Stretch time here in Gering as 3 men. They leave them loaded to the Collegians. We'll take a break. They still have the lead as on your West Coast scoreboard. It's the Collegians 2 and the Pioneers 0. We'll take a break. You're watching on the Front Range League Network and listening to Pioneer Baseball on KADB. Bottom of the 7th. Davis Goodwin will be the one to lead things off. First pitch to him misses low for a ball, 1-0. Goodwin, 0 for 2. He struck out twice. Chopper towards the shortstop side. Powers has it. Throw to first, takes the first baseman off the bag, but he got the tag down. And no, he lost the baseball. Yeah, he lost the baseball. Turner lost the baseball when he tried to throw the tag down on Goodwin. As Goodwin also kind of did a bit of a flip. He looks okay. He'll stay there. We'll see what the official ruling is. The throw did take him off the bag, and they will. I believe that'll go to the scorecard as an E6. First pitch to Bryce Peterson bounces to the plate. Want to know the count? Peterson, he is 0 for 2 today. Flew out and struck out. Bloomer still out there for the Collegians. This pitch is up the line. Throw will go to second for 1. Throw to first is not in time. And there is 1 gone in the inning now. Peterson grounds into the fielder's choice. And with a man on first and now 1 out, Luis Quintero will hit next. First pitch bounces to the plate. 0-1 the count here to Luis. Quintero, 0 for 2 today. Popped out and grounded out. Ahead in the count here, 1-0. Here it comes from Bloomer. Popped up as that is hit a mile into the air. Charging is Cordo. He'll put it away in center field. I think that revolved around the moon a couple of times before it came down. Man, that was up there. Henry Douglas next to hit. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts. Looking to change that here. First pitch went right after him with a fastball. Good pitch there by Bloomer. It's 0-1. Cole Bloomer still out there for the Collegians. Douglas gets a good pitch to hit. He knocks it foul. Count moves to 0-2. Bloomer sitting at 82 pitches. 59 of them have been strikes. No balls, 2 strikes here to Douglas. Looking to avoid the hat trick. That's a fastball that misses high. 1-2 now. One ball and 2 strikes here to the left-handed hitting designated hitter. Douglas puts a ride on one. Down the line, foul. Good job to just fight it off here. Still a pitcher's count. 1-2. Bloomer comes set. That one goes up and away. Bit of a pseudo pitch out there. 2-2 the count. Two balls, 2 strikes. Bloomer comes set. Runner breaks. Pitch misses low. I believe Martinez thought that was strike 3. Takes off his mask. Puts it back on. Bryce Peterson safe at second. There was no throw. So now there's a man on scoring position here for the Pioneers. Payoff pitch coming up for Douglas. Here it comes, 3-2. Chopper towards the right side. Wren has it. Throw to first in time, and that'll end the inning. No runs, no hits, 1 error and a man left on for Western Nebraska. We'll take a break. You're watching on the Front Range League Network on your West Coast scoreboard. Collegians 2, Pioneers 0. We'll be back. You're listening to Pioneer Baseball on KNEB.
All right, fans, it's time for our TV top competition. For National Calling by the Pioneers.
All right, fans, I'm here with. They are going to run down to the back, put their forehead on the back, spin around 10 times, and then run back to me. Ready, set, go. All right, fans, looks like we have a winner. Bill.
I think we're going to
Top of the 8th. Yeah. Yes, correct. Top of the 8th. As we've been playing baseball for not even 2 hours yet. First pitch to Parker Hankins, misses for a ball, 1-0. Next pitch misses inside, 2-0. Say, folks, it's just a couple of days away. July 7th, July 8th, the Front Range League All-Star Game. Spectacular at Oregon Trail Park right here in Gering. Next pitch misses outside, 2-0. The the two-day All-Star Spectacular is presented by Arrowhead Distributing. Day 1 features a home run derby with one player from each Front Range League team. Day 2, there's an all-star luncheon at the Gering Civic Center and a 6:35 p.m. Mountain Time start for the first ever Front Range League All-Star Game. Next pitch to Parker Hankins. Looked good. Guess it missed. Leadoff walk drawn here by the Collegians. The first walk that Ferguson has allowed. This is his 4th inning of work here. The only runs that we have seen in this ball game came all the way back in the 3rd, as Donovan Robinson swings and misses at the first pitch he sees. It's 0-1. Collegians put up 2 runs in the top of the 3rd, and those have been the only runs so far. 0-1. Robinson looking to bunt. Not quite yet. One ball and a strike here. That pitch misses low. 2-1. Two balls and a strike here to the right-handed hitting right fielder. Robinson 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts. He had a sacrifice bunt back in the 4th. Not looking to bunt. That pitch catches the outer half for a strike. 2-2 now. Two balls, 2 strikes. Ferguson comes set. Swing and a miss. Beautiful slider as that thing came in looking like a balloon. It was floating in so bad. Another strikeout for Ferguson. That is his 2nd strikeout. Second time he struck out Robinson. First pitch in there for a strike. Joey Cardinal up to hit. 1 on and 1 out here for the Collegians. Check on the runner. He's back safely. This one given a ride into left center. Goodwin not quite able to get there. That'll get down. Throw will go to Edie. They're going to send the runner home. It's an RBI double from Joey Cardinal. And the Pioneers now giving up a run here. First run either team has scored since the third. It's now 3-0 in favor of the Collegians. Lineup flips over. Easton Turner takes a look at a first pitch down for a ball. 1-0. One ball, no strikes, 1 out here, top half of inning number 8. That pitch is in there for a strike. One and one the count here to the Collegians' first baseman. First pitch looked good. Called a ball. 2-1. Two and one the count here to Turner. That pitch misses outside. 3-1 now. Three and one. Owen Powers waits on deck. See what situation he'll inherit here. Here comes the 3-1 from Ferguson. Bounces to the plate. Ball 4. Second walk the Collegians have drawn in the inning. As Easton Babe comes out of the dugout for the Pioneers. Appears to be more of a strategy talk as the entire infield has gathered as well. Here comes the home plate umpire to break everything up as we're all talking. Blanco, Edie, everyone's breaking it up. Owen Powers digs in. He is 0 for 3 today. Drew a walk all the way back in the first. That's been the only time he's been able to get on base in this one. Check on the runner at second. Ferguson nearly puts a ball in the outfield. It's 1-0. Actually, count doesn't move on a pickoff attempt. Signs come in from Pinedo. Ferguson comes set. That pitch is in there for a strike. Pinedo looked like Pinedo appeared to like what he just saw out of Ferguson there. 0-1. That looked more like a strike than the last pitch. It's a ball. 1-1. 2 runs on, 1 out in the inning. 1 run already home here in the top half of inning number 8 for the Collegians. 3-1 in there for a strike. 1-2 now. Don't know why I said 3-1. Just 1 ball on Owen Powers. One ball, 2 strikes. That pitch is up the line and a foul. Wanted 2. Still, 1 run home, as I mentioned. 3-0 our score in favor of the Collegians. Swing and a miss. Meyer gets Owen Powers to swing at that one. Second out of the inning and a big one at that, as the Pioneers are 1 out away from getting out of this. Next to hit, Kyle Miller. He's the one who started the single rally back in the previous inning, as the first pitch is knocked foul. Miller 1 for 3. His 1 hit is that single that he had back in the 7th. Oh, and 1. Meyer looking back at the man on second. That pitch bounces to the plate, doesn't go far enough. Good block behind the plate by Pinedo. One and one the count. This is the 6th batter of the inning for Spradley. One down and away. 2-1 now. Back to a hitter's count here for the right-handed hitting designated hitter. 2 balls, 1 strike, trying to get out of the inning with limited damage. Foul ball, will do it again here as the count moves to 2-2. The White Sox are playing the Rockies right now. Some unfortunate news coming out related to the White Sox. Former closer Bobby Jenks. That pitch is a fastball, misses high. Bobby Jenks, who was on the 2005 All-Star roster, passed away today at the age of 44. He had lost a battle with stomach cancer. 3-2, runners running. Chopper towards the shortstop, and Edie's not going to have a play as it took him so far towards left field. He was basically playing a normal third base spot. Not much Edie could do there, and it's an infield single for Kyle Miller. Bases are loaded now here with 2 away. Swing and a miss. Next to hit, Kyle Cordo. 0-1 the count. The count. Chopper, Edie with another chance. He'll go the short way for the out, and that will end the inning. Flip to Peterson is in time. That'll do it here in the top half of inning number 8. Collegians get another run off of 2 hits. The RBI double from Joey Cardinal puts another run on the board. On your West Coast scoreboard, it's Collegians 3, the Pioneers 0. We'll take a break. You're watching on the Front Range League Network and listening to Pioneer Baseball on KNEB. Welcome back to Oregon Trail Park. Pioneers have some work to do if they want to get back into this ball game. Bottom third of the order due up for Western Nebraska as Ashton Pinedo will be the next to hit. Be the one to lead things off. First pitch misses, 1-0. One and 0 the count here to Pinedo. First pitch, next pitch is on the outer half. 1-1 now. Pinedo taking his first cuts in the ball game. He is from Broomfield, Colorado. Plays his college ball at St. Bonaventure as he swings and misses at that pitch. Ball and 2 strikes now here to Pinedo. More information on St. Bonaventure. They are known as the Bonnies. Playing St. Bonaventure, New York, as the 1-2 to Pinedo misses high. They play Division I baseball in the Atlantic 10 Conference, and they were eliminated in their conference tournament. Actually, correction, did not qualify for their conference tournament this season. Swing and a miss at the 2-2. Pinedo down on strikes to begin the 8th inning. Cole Bloomer still out there for the Collegians as he has been putting in a lot of work. That is his 8th strikeout for Pueblo. Next to hit will be Brandon Jenkins. Correction, it is Brandon Jenkins who is out, Tyler Antwine is out there now. First pitch to him is in there for a strike. Antwine from Santa Linda, California. He rips one towards the left side. Dive from the shortstop. Not enough. Effort not enough. And it's into left field. Second hit for the Pioneers, and maybe a chance to get things started here with one gone in the bottom of the 8th. Blanco, 0 for 2 today, reached base via error in the 6th. Next pitch is in there for a strike. Blanco is from La Guaira, Venezuela, and attends Cochise College in Douglas, Arizona. 0-1 to Blanco in there for a strike. Cochise College, as mentioned, located in Arizona. Swing and a miss. Blanco down on 3 pitches. Strikeout number 9 for Bloomer. Top of the lineup now, and here comes Jake Eady. He was a strikeout victim his last time. Starting the 4th time through the order now here for Western Nebraska. First pitch fouled off. It's 0-1. No balls and a strike. That one bounces to the plate. Good fastball. Just got to get in the zone now. It's 1-1. Bloomer, who is sitting somewhere around 100 pitches. Get an official count for you here in a quick second. This is pitch number 99, and it's in the air to left center. It will split the gap between the two fielders. Antwine rounding second on his way to third, and Jake Eady puts the Pioneers back on the board gets the Pioneers back into the hit column. Couple of hits in the inning now for them, as it's another single. 2-out single for Eady, and here comes Austin Marlin. There's no one throwing in the Spradley bullpen. Big spot here for Marlin as he represents the tying run now. He swings at the first pitch he sees. That's in the air, right center. That'll get down for a hit. Eady rounding second on his way to third. Throw cut off by Powers, and it's another single, and now the Pioneers have broken the shutout. RBI single for Marlin. And here comes the dangerous bat of Davis Goodwin. Goodwin has been slumping these past couple of games, but a good opportunity to break out of it. Pops it up towards the left side, coming over is Bloomer, and he makes the catch. Hankins nearly ran into him, but the Collegians able to stop the bleeding before it got worse. Pios break the shutout, but still have some work to do. We'll go to the top half of inning number 9. On your West Coast scoreboard, it's the Collegians 3, the Pioneers 1. We'll take a break. You're watching on the Front Range League Network and listening to Pioneer Baseball on KNEB.
New pitcher on the mound for your Pirates from Pueblo, number 35, Dave.
Top half of inning number 9. Last chance for the Pioneers, but they have to get it down to the bottom half of the inning, as it is on the Collegians to try to add some runs. 5, 6, and 7 hitters due up, as it'll be Colton Wren to lead off for Spradley. Wren, he is 1 for 4 today. Singled his last time, as the Pioneers will be looking to hold the score to where it's at right now. New pitcher on the mound for the Western Nebraska Pioneers, as it is Gabe Wetzel. First pitch swinging, foul ball. Gabe Wetzel on the mound for the Pioneers. He's from West Valley City, Utah, and plays his college ball at Saracoso Community College, as this is another foul ball. 0-2 the count now here to Wren. This is Wetzel's 8th appearance of the year. He has gone 13 and 2/3 innings, 1 win, no losses, 2 saves, and 2 tries. As this is a one-hopper on the ground to second. Peterson has it. Quick flip to Marlin, and that is the first out. Wetzel has given up 11 runs, all 11 of them earned. 13 strikeouts, 7 walks for him on the year. A 1.317 whip. Walks plus hits divided by innings pitched. First pitch to Gage Martinez, misses for a ball. 1-0, looked good, missed, 2-0. Martinez, the catcher in this one, he is 0 for 3. Next pitch bounces to the plate, 3-0 now here. Three balls and no strikes. Here it comes from Wetzel. Bounces, and that's ball 4. So the walk after the ground out, and next to hit will be Parker Hankins. Hankins working to maybe get some insurance here for Spradley. He's first pitch swinging in the air towards the right side. Marlin will not have a play on it. It'll get foul. It's 0-1. It was all about who could jump out to the early lead and if the other team could respond, and the Pioneers could not respond to the early lead that the Collegians had. Slow roller on the ground to short. Only play will be to first. Good play there in recognition by Jake Eady as he fires a dart over towards Marlin. There's one gone. Runner does advance to second. 2 outs. The correction, 2 gone here in the inning. Runner on second now. And his next to hit will be Donovan Robinson. Robinson is 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. Robinson did have a sacrifice bunt back in the 4th. Sacrifice won't do much here, as sacrifice is impossible. First pitch fastball misses outside, 1-0. One ball, no strikes. Wetzel comes set. Another pitch bounces to the plate. Good block by Pinedo. 2-0 now. Two balls, no strikes. Wetzel gets the sign. Here it comes. Fastball just missed. 3-0. Wetzel trying to work out a danger here. 3-0 the count. You do have a base open, but then you can't really mess with losing a guy again if you do walk this guy. That misses low. Ball 4. Second walk the Collegians have drawn in the inning. That'll bring up Joey Cardinal. Cardinal had a great hit in the 8th inning when he ripped a double into left center to extend the lead for the Collegians. First pitch bounces, and that'll get away, so everyone will move up a base. 2 guys in scoring position now here for Pueblo. Want to know the count here. No batting gloves for Joey Cardinal. Here's the 1-0. That bounces to the plate. Good block that time by Pinedo. 2-0 now. Trying to get this final out of the inning. Wetzel was able to set down the first couple of guys, swing and a miss. He set down the first two of the first 3. Now he's trying to come back here. Big swing and miss that time by Cardinal. 2-1 the count to him. He's smiling. Wetzel gets the sign. Here it comes. Late strike call, but it's a strike. 2-2. Right at the letters for Cardinal. Here it comes. Too high, and we're full now. 3-2. Three, two outs. First base is open, so the runners will not be moving. Wetzel shakes off the sign. Here comes the 3-2. Beautiful curveball in there. Strike 3 called. What a pitch from Gabe Wetzel to tightrope out of danger. And that will end the inning. No runs off of no hits. 2 walks in the inning, or the 2 base runners for the Collegians. They leave both of them on. Go to the bottom half of inning number 9. Last chance for the Pioneers. It's 3-1 in favor of the Collegians on your West Coast scoreboard. You're watching on the Front Range League Network and listening to Pioneer Baseball on KNEB. We'll be back. Bottom of the 9th, last chance here as Bryce Peterson takes a look at the first pitch and misses low. It's 1-0. Next pitch in there. Looked to touch low. Won the count now. 1-1, hit in the air, left field. Going back is Cardinal, and he will put it away for the first out. Pitch hitter in as Quintero will come out. Ben Kern will be the next to hit, fresh off the bench. First A-B for him as the first pitch is right there for a called strike on the inner half. 0-1 the count here to Kern. They got to work and get the tying run off of the on-deck circle and into the box. Kern hits one in the air, high, deep. Left field going back. If it stays fair, it's gone, and it is foul. Quickly, Kern down in the count now, 0-2. It's always the weirdest part about baseball. You hit the ball so good, feels great, but it's foul. And now all of a sudden you got one strike left. Like, man, I hit that ball pretty good. Can't I get a do-over on that? Like, that one doesn't count. I hit it good. Can we do that? Not here. 0-2. That catches Kern right in the elbow guard. Home plate umpire asks him if he's okay. Kern nods. Strictly business for Ben Kern. And watch out, because he can run, too. I say it's no more than 3 pitches. By the way, Cole Bloomer is out there going for the complete game. Kern can run, and he didn't get hit in the legs, so. First pitch fastball went right after him. Douglas just a tick behind as he knocks it foul. It's 0-1. Bloomer, that was pitch number 107 for him. That pitch misses low, 2-1 now. Douglas, just got to put the 0-3 out of his mind. Good eye there. All about getting on base. As far as Douglas is concerned, he's 0-0 today. Two balls and a strike here to the left-handed hitting DH. Challenge pitch, knocked it foul, 2-2 now. Two balls, 2 strikes, 1 out here, bottom of the 9th. 2-2 outside, and that's ball 3. Full count here. I'm surprised that they've held Kern at first. He is one of the top stolen base getters here on the team. 3-2, swing and a miss, and that's the second out. Third strikeout of the night for Douglas. With 2 outs and a runner on first, the role of the tying run has now been passed over to Ashton Pinedo. Pinedo, first pitch misses high, 1-0. Looks to be a little bit of dust blowing in from the right side, blowing right to left here. Got to think that affects both pitcher and hitter. 1-0. Outside, 2-0. Two balls, no strikes. Pioneers down to their final out here in the bottom of the 9th. Down and in. 3-0 now. I bet my entire life savings on Pinedo not swinging at this next pitch. 3-0. He didn't swing, and it's a 4-pitch walk. Four-pitch walk. Gage Martinez coming out to talk with Cole Bloomer. Settle him down here, as the winning run is at the plate now in the form of Tyler Antwine. Antwine, he singled in his first AB. Pioneers will take that too, because that could bring in the tying run and give the Pioneers more life. First pitch, here it comes. Bounces to the plate, and it's 1-0. I'm sure the strategy here is about the same as it always is. Hunt the fastball. He got one there, but he was Antwine able to lay off of it as it did not catch the zone. 2-0. Time called. And I think this might be the end of the line here for Cole Bloomer. Coming out and talking. Going over strategy. After asking, hey, how are you feeling? Are you feeling okay? Say, yeah, I got it. Of course, Cole Bloomer's going to say he's fine and say he's got it. He's got one out to go. 2-0 the count here to Tyler Antwine after the mound visit. Bloomer comes set. Here it comes. Popped it foul. 2-1 now. Still a hitter's count here for the right-handed hitting left fielder. Correction, right fielder. Two one. Went after him with a fastball, misses up and in. Antwine gets out of the way. 3-1. Three balls, one strike. Here it comes. Hitter's count. Runner goes for third. Pitch is down, and it's out. Pitch is outside. And Tyler Antwine draws the walk. And all of a sudden, the winning run is on base now. And here comes a pinch hitter. This time, it is Mikey Pickett. Fresh off the bench, grabbing a bat about as cold as a guy could be. Here we go. First pitch fastball misses down. Nowhere to put him. It's 1-0. Tying run standing on second. Winning run over on third. It's Ben Kern on third. Or excuse me, winning run at first. Fastball. Don't blame Pickett for taking that. The only thing he was going to do with that pitch was a dribbler in front of the catcher to step on the plate and end the game. Fine with Pickett taking that. That catches the outer half, 1-2 now, and all of a sudden, Pioneers are down to their final strike. Ben Kern's on third, Ashton Pinedo's on second, and Tyler Antwine's on first. One ball, two strikes. Bloomer going for the complete game. Too high, and we'll keep going for at least one more. Two outs, bases loaded. Bloomer Comes set. Gotta come after him here if you're Bloomer. He does, and it missed low. Breaking ball just missed. And it's 3-2. Full count, 2 outs. Everyone will be running. Three-two, got him looking, and that's the end of the ball game. Just went right after him with the fastball. And that does it. Final score, Pioneers fall to the Spradley Collegians by a score of 3-1. When we come back, it'll be the Runza postgame show here on KNEB and on the Front Range League Network. We'll take a break. Runza postgame show coming your way next. Welcome to the Runza postgame show here at Oregon Trail Park as the Pioneers fall to the Pueblo Spradley Collegians by a score of 3-1. Quick recap here in this one, as it was the Collegians striking first in the top of the third drawing a couple of walks, and then an RBI error. Got on via an error. Colton Wren got on via error, drove in a couple of runs. No more runs until the top half of inning number 8 when Joey Cardinal smacked a one-run double into left field for a base hit, and then got that run home. Pioneers were able to answer in the bottom of the 8th after Austin Marlin hit an RBI single, but couldn't bring anyone else home. Pioneers had the bases loaded in the bottom half of inning number 9 and could not bring anyone home to end it. When we come back, we'll pick a player of the game for tonight's ball game. You're listening to Pioneer Baseball on KNEB. Welcome back to the Runs Up postgame show. Pioneers fall to the Spradley Collegians as they now fall to a record of 17-9 on the year. They have lost 4 straight now, if you count the game against the War Dogs. Let's go ahead and pick a player of the game for tonight. And you know what? I think we are going to show the pitchers some love, as today's player of the game will be Caden Ferguson, the right-handed Cameron Meyer, excuse me, the right-hander from Scottsbluff, Nebraska, plays his college ball at WNCC, gave up just 1 run, 4 strikeouts, 2 walks, 5 hits, but just 1 run given up by Cameron Meyer today. When we come back, we'll go over the schedule and what to expect past next couple of days, and then further on for the Pioneers. You're listening and watching the Runs a Postgame show on the Front Range League Network and on KNEB. We'll be back. Welcome back to Oregon Trail Park and the Runs a Postgame show. Take a look at some of the schedule going on. Scores around the league. The Spradley Collegians take down the Pioneers in this one. Other scores, the Miracles and the Diamond Club Collegians played a doubleheader today. 6-5 in favor of the Collegians in Game 1. Game 2 got stuck in the 7th inning. Or no, it was a win for the El Paso County Baseball Miracles, 11-8 over the Diamond Club Collegians. Foxes take down the Greeley Grays, 9-6. Boulder 64s took down the NoCo Prospectors by a score of 10-5, and of course the final score here, Spradley Collegians and the Spradley Collegians taking down the Pioneers by a score of 3-1. Tomorrow, the final day before the All-Star break, Boulder heads to NoCo to take on the Prospectors. Then the Pioneers host the Collegians. Actually has a list of a double header. I'll have to double check. Well, no, it says one game is going to be played in Pueblo. The other game will be played in Gering. Go ahead and assume there will be just the one game in Gering. After the 64s take down the after the 64s play the Prospectors tomorrow, they will also play against the Fort Collins Foxes in Fort Collins. And then, of course, the Spradley Collegians, hosted by the Western Nebraska Pioneers, here in Gering tomorrow. Also, then on July 7th will be the Home Run Derby. Then on the 8th will be the All-Star Game. And then right back into it. Right back into the season. Diamond Club Collegians come to Gering on the 9th, 10th, and 11th. Then the Pioneers will travel to Greeley on June 15th to take on the Grays. And then on the 16th and 17th, the Fort Collins Foxes come to town for a little two-game set. That was a look at your scoreboard update. For Chuck Heeman, Myra Heeman, everyone else involved, the Western Nebraska Pioneer organization, want to thank you all for watching and listening. Big shout-out to everyone at KNEB for putting these games on their airwaves, and a big thank you over to Thad Anderson and everyone else involved at the Front Range League. Big shout-out to my man Hayden, who makes everything look good and just keeps everything up and running. One final time, Collegians take down the Pioneers by a score of 3-1 here in Gering. We'll be right back at it tomorrow. First pitch scheduled around 5 p.m., different from a 1 p.m. 1:30 start that we're used to seeing on Sundays. But hopefully everyone will be watching and listening, and a lot of people here for that game tomorrow. Thank you all once again for watching. Thank you all for listening. We'll do it all over again tomorrow. This has been Pioneer Baseball on the Front Range League Network and on KNEB. We'll see you all tomorrow.